Okay, everyone, welcome to my WWE Saturday Night's Main Event 2024 predictions. I wanted to, make this predictions video because I don't know if this show counts as a PLE, but if it is a PLE, uh, honestly, me personally, I don't consider this show a PLE. But if it is, then I guess it is the last PLE of 2024, and I kind of want to make a predictions video about it. We got five matches on this card, and Saturday night's main event. I know this is like a 80s type show that used to happen in like the golden era. The Hulk Hogan, the Roddy Piper era, Macho Man Randy Savage era, and stuff like that. Andre the Giant era. But we are here today to talk about, because this show is happening literally tonight, Saturday night's main event. Um, we got five matches on the card, as I said earlier. And yeah, let's just begin. So I don't know which match is going to go first. Even though I'm pretty sure the Undisputed WWE Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens is going to be the main event. Because I mean, come on, they are on the poster of this show, so it's pretty much obvious that they are going to main event. So I'm just gonna predict these matches the way Wikipedia says that these matches are gonna be. So I guess the first match is gonna be Michin versus Chelsea Green in the tournament final for the inaugural Women's United States Championship. Honestly, my predictions to win this match is Chelsea Green, and the reason for that is because I feel like Chelsea is more over with the crowd. Like, Chelsea's a bit more over with the crowd and stuff. So I feel like, yeah, putting the belt on Chelsea, making Chelsea the first U.S. champ or the first female U.S. champ. Even though I honestly, I might be in the minority here, but I honestly don't like that. We are getting female versions of the mid card titles because it just because it kind of makes it a bit more difficult, I guess, for people to get TV, or I don't know how to say it, but I feel like no, honestly, it's not that. I wouldn't say that people getting TV time is the problem. I'd rather say that we already have way too many championships in WWE. Honestly, that's just my opinion. Like I kind of miss the days when we used to only have one female championship, which I mean, at that point it was the Divas Championship, which was a very stupid looking championship. But I kind of miss the days where yeah we just had one championship for the females and then one world title and one or one mid or no when we had the USN Intercontinental title and then we had a tag title. Like I kind of miss it when it was like that. But I guess with the brand split, or honestly, I'm okay with like the brand split having like their world titles and their mid card titles, tag team titles, and then female titles. But other than that, like I don't like them having a female IC title and a female US title. Like I don't like that whatsoever, honestly. Um, there's way too many championships in WWE right now, in my opinion. But okay. But yeah, my prediction for this match is Chelsea Green because she's way more over than Michin, I guess. Then after that, we have Liv Morgan versus Io Sky for the World Championship. Well, it could go either way because maybe Io's gonna win, and then at WrestleMania we're gonna get Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. That's a match they teased on Raw this week. I saw a clip of that. And yeah, that's a WrestleMania worthy match. Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Yeah, that's totally a WrestleMania main event. No, no, no. I mean WrestleMania match. I'm sorry. Main event, no chance in hell. Uh, but honestly, I feel like Liv Morgan is gonna retain, and then maybe she might lose the title at the Royal Rumble or something. But for now, I feel like Liv is gonna keep the title and maybe Rhea is gonna beat Liv for it, and then Io is gonna win the Rumble, and then we get Rhea versus Io for the title in that way. So yeah, my prediction for now is Liv Morgan. And then we got the third match, Gunther versus Finn Balor versus Damian Priest in a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. At first, it was supposed to be Gunther versus Finn Balor in a singles match for the world title, but then they added Damian into the match, and the match is going to be better now, in my opinion. You know, Gunther versus Finn Balor, that's honestly a Monday Night Raw match, in my opinion. We've seen it on Raw before too. Uh, but in my opinion, I mean, I'm happy to see Finn Balor in a world title match. He deserves it. But in no world is Finn Balor gonna win the world championship at you know right now. Like I feel like Finn Balor became the first Universal Champion back in 2016, and I was very happy for him back then. But honestly, I don't know if Balor is ever going to be a world champion ever again. I'm sorry to say it. Like last year, honestly, Finn Balor was very close last year to becoming the world champion when he was feuding with Seth Rollins. Like I actually thought Balor was going to win the world title at SummerSlam last year with against Seth Rollins because it just felt like such a full circle story. It would have made a lot of sense to give Balor the title back then. But honestly, if they didn't give Finn Balor the title when it made the most sense, it's surely not going to happen now. I feel like Finn Balor is just in this match to take the pin, and yeah, I think Gunther is going to retain. He's going to pin Finn Balor, obviously, but at least Finn Balor is getting to be in a world title match, in the main event scene. And I'm happy to see that. Damian Priest has kind of, in my opinion, lost his aura ever since losing the world title. Like he hasn't really felt the same. He has kind of felt like a mid carder, which I mean, in my opinion, Damian Priest does fit more in the mid card. In my opinion, I was never like this super big fan of Damian Priest, but honestly, when Damian was champion, he honestly proved to me that he's better than I thought he was. Like he can actually, I feel like Damian is like he can fit both in the main event and in the mid card, in my opinion. So yeah, but Gunther, he's gonna retain the title, and we'll see what happens at WrestleMania because even though I would love to see Gunther versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, I don't know if Brock Lesnar is ever gonna be able to return because of all these allegations, with Vince McMahon and Brock Lesnar. But okay. Then after that, we have Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre, Muslim versus Goat. But okay. In my opinion, Drew McIntyre is gonna, of course, beat Sami Zayn because, well, Drew just came back, and why would Drew just come back and lose his first match? Drew hasn't had a match since that epic Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood against CM Punk. And dude, Drew McIntyre is so awesome now. Like, Drew might be my second favorite wrestler in the company. Like, Cody Rhodes is my number one. I'd say Drew McIntyre is my number two, honestly. Like Drew, like ever since turning heel, honestly, McIntyre has become one of my favorite wrestlers. Like he's so entertaining, he's so funny, he's so good at everything. Good on the mic, good in the ring. Hilarious character. He's obsessed with just beating down people that he hates, like every Bloodline member, CM Punk. I really like this Drew McIntyre. This is the most entertaining version of Drew McIntyre we've ever seen. This heel run that Drew McIntyre has been on since last year, and when he turned heel, when he Claymored Jey Uso and joined the Judgment Day at Survivor Series, and ever since then, Drew McIntyre has been killing it as a heel. But yeah, even though I love Sami Zayn too, Sami is awesome. I really like Sami. Hopefully, a future world champ. Yeah, like he's not gonna gain anything if he wins. Like if McIntyre it loses to Sami Zayn, it's gonna make Drew look a bit dumb here. Have him return just to lose. But yeah, but I really like the way they're booking Drew McIntyre right now. He's just coming out every single week and just beating down Bloodline members, and because obviously Drew has a bad history with the bloodline. Like Roman Reigns and the bloodline took everything away from him at Clash at the Castle in 2022. And oh, and speaking of Roman Reigns, I heard that I watched SmackDown, and Roman Reigns is gonna face Solo Sikoa on the first Netflix Raw at the beginning of 2025 in a tribal combat match to see who the real tribal chief is. So I know it like I also want to mention this. I remember in my Survivor Series War Games predictions video, before Survivor Series, where I talked about, the War Games match between the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline. I forgot to mention that I felt like The Rock could have returned there, and I know The Rock didn't return, but honestly, I think The Rock is going to return on the Raw, on the first Raw of Netflix. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. So, yeah, and I also think Roman Reigns is gonna beat Solo Sikoa, or maybe Solo's gonna beat Roman with the help of The Rock. I don't know. Honestly, I think Roman's gonna win, and then The Rock's gonna come out, and then maybe that we're gonna get Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania, and instead of Rock versus Cody. I really hope Cody doesn't fucking drop the championship to dickhead Dwayne, but whatever. Fuck The Rock. Uh, but okay, my prediction for Drew versus Sammy is Drew. And then in the main event, of course, we have the undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. Very excited for this match. The only thing I feel like this match should have had is a stipulation. Like I feel like it should have had been like a no holds barred or false count anywhere, something like that. It should have been a stipulation match. But okay, it's not going to be a stipulation match, whatever. It's still gonna be a banger, Their match in Berlin a few months ago was good, and I'm pretty sure this match is gonna be even better because in Berlin, when they fought in Berlin, they were still friends. Kevin Owens was still a babyface, so they were kind of holding back, I guess. But now they're absolutely not gonna be holding back. They're gonna absolutely try to hurt each other. And I've also heard that Randy Orton could potentially return, in this match and punt kick Kevin Owens and attack and turn heel on Cody Rhodes too. Maybe I don't know. Um, but we're for sure gonna get that Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton rivalry eventually, which I'm very, very excited about. I really want to see it. The legacy um story. Whatever. They have a lot of history together. Cody and Randy. They were in the legacy and stuff. Randy Orton was Cody Rhodes' mentor early in Cody's career, and yeah, there would be a lot of story potential there. But for now, yeah, Cody, dude, there's no way in hell that Kevin Owens is gonna beat Cody Rhodes tomorrow. No chance whatsoever. Oh, and by the way, I saw this video of Triple H giving Cody Rhodes something, and I'm pretty sure it's the Wind Eagle Championship, the one from the 1990s, the one that Undertaker and Shawn Michaels and superstars like that held, the Wind Eagle title, because Saturday night's main event, as I said at the beginning of this video, this is a old school show, from the 80s, 90s, I know this show happened a few times in like the Ruthless Aggression era and stuff, but it's mainly known for being from the Hulk Hogan era, from the Golden era, the 1980s and also 1990s, I guess, But yeah, Cody's gonna bring that back, and this feud has been pretty damn intense. They've cut a lot of great promos together. The one they had tonight was crazy. Like Kevin Owens was wearing a Stardust T-shirt and also saying that, oh, Cody, doesn't matter how many main events you've been in. Uh, you were always more interesting as Stardust. Dude, Kevin Owens is such an asshole, such a dickhead. I really hope Cody Rhodes whoops his ass tomorrow, which I know he will. Cody Rhodes is gonna destroy Kevin Owens. So my prediction is Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, is gonna retain the undisputed WWE Championship, and he's gonna keep that title. And we'll see what's gonna be next. Is it like what's gonna be next for Cody Rhodes after this feud? Is it gonna be Randy Orton, The Rock, Roman Reigns? I don't know, but whoever it is, I'm very sure Cody Rhodes is gonna whoop their ass because he's the best. So yeah, these are my predictions for the Saturday night's main event. So I think Chelsea Green's gonna win the U.S. title and become the first female U.S. champ. Liv Morgan's gonna retain her title. Gunther's gonna retain the world title. Drew McIntyre is gonna beat Sami Zayn, and Cody Rhodes is gonna retain the undisputed championship against Kevin Owens. So yeah, this was the video. Thanks for watching. These were my predictions for Saturday night's main event. Enjoy the show. Peace out. Like, subscribe. Peace out. And goodbye.